Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the new Banggood products, and they released a bunch of new things, and I was quite surprised actually. There's some pretty awesome things here. Check these out. Five motors. It's a package of 5 motors for like under 50 bucks. So each motor is around $8 to $9, which is pretty insane. So the way this works is I'll leave a link to everything down below in the order that I go in. So if you want to go ahead and follow along and check it out, you can totally do that. So let's check this out. So they released a 2205, a 2206, and a 2207. So this is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at all 3 of these. This is the one that I really want to get, and I'm probably going to get all of them actually. Some I might request from Banggood to do the testing on, so I'll leave a link to this one down below since we're going to check it out first. So it comes in different colors. You get black, blue, okay, gray, and red. Red looks pretty awesome. I don't think we're going to see much specs here. It's a 3 to 4S LiPo. You could probably stick a 5S in there, be totally fine. So what I think they've done here is they probably changed the manufacturer, their motor manufacturer, because the motors on the Wizard, the new Wizard, are just pretty damn insane, and these look almost identical. So it's the same design. So I think it is the same manufacturer, and this is pretty cool. So this is the second motor they've released, and you get five for 45 bucks. That's just crazy. Nobody's done that, which is pretty insane. So this one is a 2206 size class, so it's a little bit larger, it's a little bit beefier, has a little more torque in theory, and it would be a very nice starting point, to be honest. This would probably give you good performance, and I'm really going to pick some up. So in theory, how many, if you picked up $100 worth of motors, you probably have 2 extra motors, and but yeah, if you picked up, that's crazy. So if you picked up with 200 bucks, you would get a total of even actually less than $200 will get you enough motors for 5 quads. That's just crazy. So I'll have to link to these down below, but this looks like it's going to be the winner, to be honest. It's a 2207. It's a little bit slightly larger, a little bit more kV, 2400 kV, and a 3 to 5S LiPo. So this might be the all-around winner, and I think this is the same. No, it's not the same, but they have changed manufacturer. I truly do believe that, but I could be also totally wrong. They look very nice actually. So I'll leave a link to these 3 down below. My choice, I put my bets on the 2206 and the 2207, but they're all good motors. It's just a couple bucks difference, you know. It's not even that much, so that's just pretty awesome. I didn't even expect this. I didn't even notice this, to be honest, till right now. So the Emax Hawk 5, we've seen it. It's pretty cool. I think I have one on the way. I don't remember. Need to double check. I think there was one that was provided me by Banggood. I don't know which one it is, but we'll figure out once we get it. So this one should be pretty cool. It's from Emax, and it has those sick, very sick props of theirs that just kill batteries. So these are the light spec 2206 motors they're using here. And let's just see some of the specs. The D-Shot 600, something basic. They're using their Magnum tower in there, probably just to get rid of stock also. Nice little frame design. Seems light. I think it's going to be a bottom mount battery, as you could tell right there. Yeah, it is the Magnum here, the F4 Magnum. Fat low ESR capacitor, as you could tell, because it does have noise, but some might not notice the noise in the video feed because there's an LC filter on board. And what the LC filter does on board, it cleans out your video feed pretty damn good. But what happens with an LC filter is basically a resistor and a capacitor. The resistor resists the amperage voltage spikes that's going into your video feed, but that doesn't mean it dissipates. It just gets pushed back into the other components. That's why we had a lot of people saying the ESCs would burn. That's one thing why. And plus they're using pretty tiny components here. So we'll see how it flies. We'll see how it handles. Don't know how long it'll last, but that should be pretty interesting. It's using 2206, 2300 kV motors. That's where I wanted to get at with this. So that's one cool thing. It's pretty expensive, but hopefully it's good. Let's see. Ooh, we got new ESCs. Let's wait for the ESCs real quick. So HJLRC released, I don't know if they've released bigger motors before, but this is a 2306 2450 kV. This is a very nice mid-range kV with the size motor, but I truly do believe everyone's going to start going back to the 2207. I personally am favoring the 2207 for some reason. I still need more testing. I've said this before, but I still haven't had more time to do tests. So this takes 4 to 5S LiPo. They look nice. They have the naked bottom design or bottomless design or whatever you want to call it. They look good. We'll see what we'll do with those. Hopefully I can get some for testing here. They're pretty expensive, 21 bucks. So I'll leave a link to these down below. And let's go ahead and see what else. Let's get to the good part. So here's a frame called the HLRC Batman, but who really cares right now? But this is the interesting part. For me, it's just always ESC. It's called, okay, I'm not going to butcher the name, but we're just going to call it RC Charlance. I don't know. Anyways, it's 30 amp ESC 2 to 4S, just a BLHeli-S ESC. It's pretty cheap, but look at this tiny array of capacitors. Now this could be good, and this could be absolute trash. Well, you know, 2 to 6S LiPo, then, you know, that's a little bit scary. This probably be more of a 4S type of build ESC. It looks good. How much was it? 10 bucks? 10 bucks. So this might be a good budget one. I'm going to leave a link to this down below. This could be one of those good ones. And hopefully it is. And we'll know just in time. So this is a new brand. What is this? Brushless or brushed? This seems brushless. Okay, so what do we get? Because so far I have the best brushless 1S micro ever. I still haven't released the video because I wasn't allowed to, you know, record in that area I was flying, or I've been flying because I love it so much. But I have to. So this takes a 1S LiPo, takes high volt also, pretty nice, 5 amp ESCs. What's the wheelbase on this guy? 65. So 65 is pretty good. It's using an F3 flight controller. I don't know if it has OSD. It doesn't seem like it has OSD, which could be kind of a bad thing. So you get the basic version, you get the standard version. What's different? What do we get extra here? So the standard version. Okay, so they give you 3 high volt batteries with this. A 6-way charger. This is pretty damn awesome here. If this flies good, this is one of those sick ass kits because it's even rocking FR Sky and Fly Sky. So this is very good, and I totally highly recommend if this is good, to get the one with the 3 batteries, because what's the difference here? Just a couple bucks. So the 3 batteries, that's a huge plus if it flies like the one that I've flown. But oh wait, it looks kind of plasticky. So yeah, just wait on that. I think I'll leave a link to it down below anyways. The Snapper 6 is the beast. That one is just insane. I'll show it to you in a bit. That's the one that I've been flying like crazy. Alright, well, let's take a look down here. Don't take too much time. Oh, yeah, this was freaking interesting when I saw it. The HELRC F4 Flame, which used to be one of my all-time favorite all-in-one flight controllers until a shitload more came out after it. They released the V2. So this is an all-in-one flight controller. It's an F4. And it's an OSD, you know, PDB. It's all-in-one flight controller. So it's just a regular gyro MPU 6000 through SPI protocol, so it's running pretty quick. But the other one had so much filtration on board that I didn't take a look at this. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it. So let's see what we have here. Okay, the signal's there for 3. Here's signal 1. Pretty basic, pretty nice, pretty thick design. Does have bush dampeners here going for it. It looks, don't know actually. I would expect a little bit more. The caps are freaking huge. I don't know if these are low ESR caps, but those are huge caps. Those should help. Oh, they also provided the capacitor. How much does it cost? 34 bucks. It's not bad. It's worth a try. I'll definitely pick some of these up. So we'll see. Maybe these are pretty damn good. Who knows? So we got a couple more from SPC. I feel like SPC is a hit and miss product. I had one of them, the SPCGF. It was just awesome until the other day it blew for some reason. I don't know why. But it looks like they're using the same mode. Let's take a look at this. It's a 125mm wheelbase quadcopter here, which is in theory, I think, a 2-inch. No, almost a 3-inch. Maybe a 2.5 inch. We'll check what the props are giving us. So they're using like these are Sunny Sky motors, that's for sure. They're using a Runcam Split Mini. I don't know. You know, it's pretty damn expensive, but they're using pretty good quality components. So, but if it burns like my other one, then what's the point? I'll have to link to this down below if you want to go ahead and check that out. Yashin Wizard VTX, don't really care. What do we have here? Real ACC Martian 4? Why did the Alien make a new one, or they had to, or this is just their own inspired clone thing. Oh, it's a one-piece bottom plate. This is pretty interesting. I know some people hate one-piece bottom plate, but I've always been a fan of one-piece bottom plate. That's just my thing. It's not that it makes a difference. Overall, I think it becomes lighter. But yeah, this, I don't like this. Do you see this? The mounting holes. Maybe it could fit 20 by 20 and 30 by 30. That's the point of this. So that could be pretty cool. But what's the wheelbase on this? It looks pretty minimal, really. And how much does it cost? $17. 39 grams. Oh, it's a 4-inch. 3-inch quadcopter. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of changed my mind of it. But yeah, I'll leave a link to this down below. Maybe I'll pick one up. No, but I don't really know. But it's a pretty nice one, though. It's pretty basic. Takes the Martian, makes it small. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So what's up with this new brand here? RC Lance, RC Harlance or whatever. What the hell's made by them that's $54? This is, you know, because like, who the hell are they? What the hell is $54? This is what let's just see. What is this? So it's a 20 by 20 ESC. 2 to 6S LiPo? Is it a 20 by 20 really? Okay, so it's a 25 amp, 4-in-1, 2 to 6S LiPo, Beal Heli 32 ESC for racing. Some nice filtration. I thought those were pins. Okay. So this is something of airbot. So in theory, it does have telemetry. That's why you see one of those pads. Filtration looks pretty good. But 25 amps. If it's 20 by 20, that's pretty crazy. Where is it? It doesn't even say, but it looks like a 20 by 20 stack here. How can they forget to add that? So I'm gonna guess it's a 20 by 20 because it just looks small. So it's pretty cool. $54, pretty damn expensive, but yeah, we might try it. We're almost done building the setup for trying 4 motors and testing. So RC Lance is basically airbot rebranded here. What do they have? So metal 80 amp. No, this is, I haven't seen this one before. What is this? So it's an 80 amp ESC, and they're using what is this? Looks like a shitty regulator on board. They're using those metal moss. Oh, look at that. That is just to die for. You got 2 tantalum capacitors. You got a load of caps here. You got a fat brass or copper wire here for current. This looks good, but 80 amps. So this is, I don't know what you'd use this for. It's hella expensive. So I'll leave a link to it down below if you want to check it out. That's for 1. Don't forget, for quadcopter you need 3. Alright, 4 and 3. You need 4. So that's cool, I guess. Let's see. This looks pretty interesting. I got some of this stuff too. I'll show you when they arrive. It's pretty interesting stuff. They're very useful, actually. What do we have here? Is this the ultimate toolkit for us? Well, actually, I think it could be. This is pretty damn awesome. I'm gonna pick one of these up, that's for sure. So this is an all-in-one toolkit. You could just put it in your pocket, basically, and it fix your quads. In theory, I don't know. We're gonna have to see once we get it. So, oh, I didn't take the link. Alright, so we took that link. So it's less than $10, so that's pretty nice. I really like that. What are these motors? $15. T-mode? What? An 11-0? This has to go on the split sane. I will definitely get some and put them on the split sane and test them against the Emax 1106 6000 kV. First of all, they look pretty damn sick. You gotta admit. Naked bottom design for a tiny motor. That's also pretty damn awesome. This is crazy. I didn't expect this. Wow. Alright. So that's pretty cool. I left a link to this down below. Also, I have these too. I'm going to be testing these two. I'm going to be building a drone mesh split sane suit on the channel. Alright. So let's see, what else do we have? An HLRC Batman, $300. Don't really care. So it's $300. We want budget. So here's that same company again. What the hell did they make this time? Let's see what they did. So it's $200 quad, plug and play. bind and fly. So it's $200 quad here. F4 OSD 30 amp, BLH 32 40 channel, but I want to see the ESCs, to be honest. I really want to see which ESC they used here. Because if they use the Typhoon, what is this? This looks kind of like the Holly, bro. Yeah, this is I've tested this before. I've tested the pre-production. This was from Airbot. I think they sent me two, and always two ESCs were bad. They never wanted to initialize. However, some people might have better luck with these. But ever since then, two after each other, I'm afraid of it. So it's good though. I mean, this is a BLH 32 4-in-1 ESC, noisy. That's for sure. It has some noise. You do get current sensing for each one. It's so packed inside that the room for error is huge, you know, because there's just so much you can add. Like, you know, you have your current reading for each, you know, microcontroller unit for each BLH 32 microcontroller, and you got one fat, you know, a whole. You have 5 shunt resistors. You have 5 current readers here, and you know that it's mostly current. I would rather replace these with capacitors than to have them with current reader, and just leave me one, you know, current reader or current sensor or whatever. Overall, it's nice, pretty heavy, 312 grams with everything. It's sensitive gyro. Could be good, but that's all I can really say. I'll leave linked it down below. I don't trust that ESC. It's like the Airbot's old Typhoon, but upgraded to BLH 32 status, which even then that one wasn't good. So yeah, just take that into consideration. That's from my personal. It could be totally wrong, but that's from my personal what is it? Experience. So this is a normal BLH D-Shot 600 ESC. You get it from 6, 20, and a 30 amp. So 30 amps, $11. Good price. I like that price. Let's take a look here. Do you show us anything? Okay, so yeah, these are the smaller ones. Okay, where are the bigger ones? Is this it? There we go. Okay, 6 amp, nope. 20 amp Virgin. Don't look so good. 30 amp Virgin on the back already. It's pretty much dead for me. I don't like this. But I want to see the other side, which is, I think it's this one here. We're gonna have to test it. You never know. You never know. I'll leave a link to this down below. It's pretty expensive, but you can get a lot better for $9 than a lot of things that you don't know. Alrighty. F40s. I lost some of my F4. I lost my F40 testing quad. I have F40. I was testing them in the footage, so that's gone. I have a lot of frames. You know, people are making it so scary. What the hell? Do you guys see what I see? That's crazy. $400, but that's too much. No? What do you guys think? It's a good quadcopter, but you can get it by itself for $170, and this is like $100 maybe. So it's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. Nice little pack to start off with. The quadcopter is pretty damn good, I can tell you that, but $400, damn. No, I think they'll drop the price once they know the price of the controller. I'll leave a link to this down below anyways. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. I missed that one before. I didn't notice that. That's pretty crazy. Let's see, what else do we have? I have this on the way. We're going to be testing it. I'll leave a link to it down below. It's a new basically Pro Shop BLH 32 ESC from what's its name? From Racer Star. Oh, maybe it's the new winner. You never know. We never know. What do we got here? Hack RC, $76. I will pass. These were good ESCs. My Patreons actually won them, so I couldn't really use them. But I tested them. They were pretty good. So someone actually won those from my Patreon. So you should definitely sign up to my Patreon, because I'll give you some good stuff. Some very good stuff. I think I have these on the way too. These are pretty cool. I think we mentioned these in the last video. I think we're basically done here. These are the freaking best bundle ESC, budget ESC I have ever tested on this planet, which is why I think it's absolutely phenomenally crazy. like really crazy, which it's pretty good. Like, I mean, by themselves, look here, they're selling for, are they the same ones here? Yeah, it's the same one, 15 bucks a pop. Look, you get you this is crazy. Crazy. That's just insane. And they tested very good. I'm gonna leave these the first link. They're just out of stock. After I tested them, they were out of stock or under restocking or whatever. Because when I tested them, I was like, holy shit, that's just insane. Brother Hobby, everything is just basic. Let's go take a look at transmitters or floor. FPV systems. How long have we been recording? 5 more minutes. This video's only been 20 minutes so far. So yeah, Skyzone's releasing a newer goggle. Hopefully I'm gonna get one before anyone. That's my goal, but I doubt it. But I really want one. We got run. I'm not really into the cameras so much, but I'll try to get into it. Speedy B, this is the it's 500 bucks. What the hell? Why? $500. How much did I buy mine for? Yeah, 500. I bought mine for 500 too. So I guess it has OLED displays, which is kind of like a Samsung kind of thing going on for it. That's what makes it more expensive. Field of view is same. Actually, it probably dropped as HD3s. Yeah, I don't know. I love my HD3s. I'm just gonna stick to them right now. So let's just close all these guys out. It just looks whatever. Let's check out radios. Let's see what's new. And we'll check out bags. Not bags, tools and bags and storage and stuff. Those are usually pretty interesting. Alright, what do we have here? What do we have? This is, what is this? Silicone something. What is this? Alright. It's nice to see replacement parts. Because especially if you mess with your 130 bucks, so that didn't make sense. $400, that post didn't make sense at all to me. 130 bucks, and it's and the Ishin Wizard is 170 bucks. We'll just say 180. It would have been 310 bucks to buy them separate. You just have to learn how to bind them. So yeah, I'll leave a link to these down below. These should come out pretty soon. The prototype pictures actually looked more, what is it, engaging or more promising, or just had a lot, I don't know, they just look better in there. I don't even remember if they even look the same or not anymore, to be honest. Let's see, tools and bags. Maybe we got some new awesome things. At least we got a couple new ESCs we could test here. Let's see, what do we have here? So there's more kits. Everything's basically the same. I have that kit. It's awesome. I'll leave a link to it down below. So one I always take with me to the field. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. What else do we have here? I think that's really it. I mean, I can spend 5 hours just searching, just looking through Banggood. I just even realized that right now. Everything looks decent. I mean, let's just see maybe something new. Let's just see chargers. I'm happy with my chargers, so I really don't look for any chargers usually. Let's see, we got some new batteries coming in. I don't really like I'm scared to change batteries. I am really terrified. Don't buy these. Don't buy Zop or Zope or Zip or whatever the fuck they're called. I hate them. Zop and what's the other one? Zop, and there's another one too. Yeah, this one. Zop and yeah, all it is Zop, although it just looks different. Yeah, I wouldn't get those. So, well, that's gonna conclude it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have any questions or any, wait a second, let's see what this is. Did I miss this somehow? Titanium? I think titanium arms. Oh, I really hope it's not one of those stupid one like they did with the metal star. I don't know if anyone remembers the metal star. I bent that shit on the channel. I'll leave a link to this down below. It'll be the last one. This is a quadcopter. It's a 200, so it's a 5-inch, possibly barely a 5-inch, and aluminum titanium alloy arms, 3mm. I don't know how strong titanium is, but I know it's light. But you never know, it could be the next big thing. So we'll see how that works out. And well, that's it, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions, make sure to let me know. And please don't forget to check out my Patreon. It really supports the channel. Plus, you get this awesome secret access into my web shop, which you could also check down below, where I post some of the things that I don't use for sale for absolute cheap, just to keep the channel running. And you know, pre-built quads, half quads that I never finished, or some quads that I took apart and there's still brand new things on them. Like, don't think I flied the living shit out of most of them. There's only a couple that I do, but those won't be up there. But I have quads filled to the bone and parts that they're just collecting dust, and I'd rather just give them to somebody who would put them into good use for a good price also. So go ahead and check out my shop. It's linked down below, and make sure you get secret access. You can get secret access through either my Patreon or just buy a 1-month secret access, and you get a lot of things cheaper. And there's awesome deals. Sometimes I will work with Tico and then bring you like Tico 32 ESCs, which are like 20 bucks ESCs for like absolute cheap. Maytech boards for even cheaper than cheap. And it's been crazy, and everything, every time I post something, within 30 minutes it's gone. I don't get a lot, like I get like 10 pieces like of a Maytech board, or you know, the other day was crazy, 40 Tico ESCs gone within 24 hours. So yeah, I'm re-talking to Tico. I'm actually talking to Flycolor, and this is what's very good. The more traffic you guys generate there, the more download of the application, the better it is for us. I can get us awesome deals. You know, I can try to keep getting more and more. Right now I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm one a deal a week or so, but the thing is, it doesn't even last a week. It just lasts, like the Maytech boards just lasted 30 minutes and they were all gone, you know. So it's very difficult, especially in different time zones. So make sure you download the application, make sure you sign up to the newsletter on my website, and go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool. And you can also check out what's new and what's not, even on Banggood and GearBest and Amazon, and it'll even find you awesome prices, and the reviews are also available there, my reviews. So something, maybe I'm not recording or something. I hate Windows Explorer. It's a piece of crap. There we go. All right, so yeah, I'll keep you updated. Like, this was today's news. You can enter the secret shop. You'll learn how to enter the secret shop. Stuff like absolute cheap. This is, if you click on this, I can't believe this is not gone. It's basically 5 brand new DYS fire motors with 4 ESCs and a flight controller and a frame that I was going to build a while ago, and I never did. And I bought an extra motor, and I don't even need it. And the whole thing, how the hell did I just do that? Yeah, the whole thing, you know, just the motors right now to get them. These are basically brand new, never flown, which is pretty insane, with 4 ESCs, even though the ESCs are crap. And I tell you, HGLRC F3, this whole thing for like 78 bucks. And if you get secret access or your what is it, a Patreon, you even get it cheaper. So this is a way to support the channel. And you could also, if you do get that secret access, you get secret access shop, you get priority over the deals that we work with from all these kinds of things. Plus, look, check this out. Like right now, this is actually monitoring Amazon. So the Horus went down. So I wrote these scripts to monitor Amazon, Banggood, and GearBest. GearBest still not incorporated, but I just finished Amazon and Banggood. And if you go to the latest FPV products, which is pretty cool here, it'll actually update every 6 hours Banggood's list that I want. I wrote that script so you could totally see the newest things here without seeing all the extra bullshit. So if you wanted to do that, if you're really dedicated in that, soon it'll be latest products and it'll have a drop down, GearBest, Amazon, blah 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 blah. So AliExpress and eBay, and also reviews here. I'm still fixing up the reviews in the categories, so just give it some moment and I'll make it in a nicer way. So if you're looking for some best budget ESCs, for example, you can go to best budget ESCs, and I'll have a link of all the best budget ESCs I truly did believe are the best budget ESCs. And if you click on it, we can go ahead and check it out. So you click on it here and you can see that, and it'll actually go look at, you know, it'll find you GearBest, Amazon, AliExpress, all of them, and you can get it for the best price, as you can tell here. So it's 38 bucks. So it's the best price currently at Banggood here. So you could just click buy now and you can watch the video. The video is right here, and I'm also adding the graphs from the video on the latest ones. So this is very useful for someone if you wanted to see the voltage spikes and voltage drop. This is the throttle level noise for this. And this is, yeah, so I'm doing a lot more stuff. I'm adding all these newer things, and I'm making sure it's nicely updated. On the newer ESC tests, you'll be seeing more data such as this in PDFs with more data in it, so you can get an idea, and it'll actually look for you for the best place to purchase it. If you're just bored of good reviews, I'm on a budget, I want something, or I want the best something of whatever it is. I want the best drone motor, I want the best ESC motor that Drone Mesh has been tested, and all that will be there. Top products, the best of the best, and then news, some news stuff, latest FPV products, Drone Mesh news. There's Drone Mesh news. Sometimes I do vlogs where I don't post on YouTube, but you can find them here. And the secret shop, you won't be able to access unless you have secret access. And then there's what is a secret access? You can understand that there's things in here that no one could see, and the things that you see here are even cheaper once you have secret access. So it's pretty cool. And then oh yeah, 6-inch arms here. You get your 6-inch arms if you want for the Frog Lite. I persuaded Transtech to actually do those for us, and they agreed, and they're coming hopefully this week, I think, or next week. Next week they'll be shipped, that's for sure. So you can go ahead and pre-order a couple. I just pre-ordered a couple from them, and they're currently making them. They just started making them yesterday, so they should be probably shipped by Friday, here by Monday, Tuesday, and those will be shipped. So it's a set of 4 arms. You get 6-inch arms straight from Maytech for your frogs. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, and you get a Drone Mesh split chain. There's a lot of awesome bundles that I do from Maytech and Tico, but currently I'm all out. You guys bought everything, so I do have the boards on the way. Actually no, in a couple days they'll arrive, and then I'm gonna release another sale. So make sure you sign up to that newsletter down here, and you also download the Android application. The Android application, you can get it from here. iOS still needs more time. They're still being assholes with me, but the Android app will help you get the notifications super quick, so you get the chance to getting whatever you want to get. And yeah, and again, you just go to latest FPV products, and you can see what's new. So this is all from Banggood. So if you click here, it'll actually take you to Banggood. So yeah, it'll check prices in special areas, for you also. It goes and checks every 6 hours for prices that, like I said, at Amazon, Banggood, and all these things, and it'll tell you if a price dropped somewhere. Like, let's just see if we found one on Banggood. So this one actually really did drop, like something that really does drop. So it dropped to 82 bucks from 116 bucks right now. This dropped really. This doesn't make sense here. Probably they had an error, but it caught their error, so that was pretty cool. So we caught one of their errors. And here are just latest Banggood products, latest Banggood deals, and just stuff to keep the channel going, keep the servers running. Especially if you're bored, you just come here, check out reviews, and then I can go through here. And I'm still working on the layout of the reviews. It'll get better and better. And the application, obviously I just haven't had time to put more time into it. It's going to be super beautiful. It's going to be just like eye candy, just something nice to look at, and you find everything you want. And that's going to conclude it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and consider joining my Patreon and helping me keep this channel going, talking to bigger manufacturer, and bringing us some more awesome, crazy prices, deals. Now you won't see it, but the people that bought everything or saw everything, they saw the deals that we actually had here. Pretty crazy. And if you were one of those, please leave a comment down below, let them know. And that's it, guys. So take care. Now we'll see you next time. See you guys. Take care.